Hello, 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 beautiful people. How are you? Welcome to our lunch break live. I'm Sinandra, your guide for mindset transformation. Welcome, new people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Grab your lunch, your drink, and get comfortable here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you guys hear me? Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Yes, welcome, Tim. Yes, guys. So, welcome to our community. I'm going to ask you right now to share this live with someone that may need to have a different perspective about our topic today. Help me really grow this community. I'm going to ask you guys to follow me in social media. In Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Yes, yes. I really need your help to really help me, Tim, Peach Gorilla, to really elevate the frequency of our channel, our community, bring awareness about personal development and responsibility as well, all over the world. And we are so lucky today to be able to have YouTube, right, available over here to kind of bring us together, right, as a community. So I'm going to pause here for a few seconds and let you share the live. So thank you so much for that. So today, guys, we are going to talk about something that gets everyone's attention. Woohoo! Money, money, money. Yes, yes. Many of us live in the mindset that someone else is going to save us, is going to teach us, is going to rescue us. Always looking from the lens of the outside of ourselves. But in reality, we are not here to be saved. We are here to look at our own reality, our own journey, our own gifts, our own shadows, and learn through our own life process that we are responsible for our own salvation, personal development, experiences, growth, and life journey. So don't wait for someone to come to save you. Life is asking for each one of us to take responsibility, to say, I'm responsible for my emotions, my habits, my thoughts, and how I show up in the world. And as you go through this week, I want you to reflect on this, and live from this perspective. Look, what is the energy of money that you have been carrying towards your life? Our conversation today is about money, but it's not from the hustle only perspective, not from the work harder, grind more, sacrifice everything narrative. Today, I want to give you a real recipe for abundance. And here is it. The recipe for abundance is peace. Mhm. Yes, peace. And I know your logical mind may be asking you, like, peace brings money? How that could happen? So let me break down using some neuroscience principles for you, okay? When we intentionally work on inner peace, when we create a practice, emotional regulation, we remove internal resistance, no blockage, no fight, no emotional chaos. And neuroscience really show us something very powerful here. When you and I are in stress mode, our brain activates the amygdala, your survival center. When that happens, creativity is gone. Yeah. Strategic thinking decreases. Emotional intelligence becomes this big. Decision making becomes reactive, not proactive. But when you are in peace, or you create a practice of peace in your life, your nervous system is regulated. Your prefrontal cortex is fully online. That is the part of your brain responsible for vision, a strategy, emotional intelligence, long term planning, innovation. So, peace is not passive, peace is intentional. It's a practice, and it's powerful, and really powerful to bring you to an alignment to drive money and receive. So, let me give you a life example here. Have you ever noticed that when we are broke or desperate for money, worry, stress, anxious, everything is blocked? Like, I work with sales, I support sales with training and enablement in a cybersecurity company. And I hear from sales that when they are really tense, clients do not respond. Opportunities really disappear from their pipeline. Uh, I also see during my program conversations that most people, when they are really worried about money, they rush to make decisions that not always are in line with where they are going. So now I want to ask you to compare that to a moment in your life where you felt grounded, confident, centered. You show up differently, you spoke differently, you negotiate differently, you attract it differently, because energy shifts your behavior, and your behavior shifts your results. So money is an energy. It's an exchange, excuse me, it's an exchange of value, an exchange of trust, an exchange of emotional frequency. And conflict really blocks that exchange energy. Let me give you a couple examples here. Let's look at life, okay? If you are constantly fighting with your partner, right? Resentment builds, emotional tension drains you. You go to work exhausted. You your focus is low when you're exhausted. Your creativity normally is blocked when you are exhausted. Conflict consume your energy before you even start your day, right? And then let's look at professionally. If you have a controlling boss, a controlling peer, right? Instead of regulating your emotions and setting boundaries, you carry frustration all day. Your nervous system stays activated, right? My boss, my peer, my team. You react, you overthink, you replay conversations. That emotional conflict blocks clarity and performance. So now, if I look at internally, let's say you want to grow your business and you are an entrepreneur, but down deeply in yourself, you feel you're not good enough. So normally what happens, you start procrastinating. You start to undercharge, self-sabotage. That is an internal conflict blocking your financial flow. But we never really pay attention to it because we just live in the automatic, most of us. So when you create a practice of peace, peace release that flow. Uh, and when we do the inner work, people respond differently. Customer responds differently. Life flows different. money flows differently. I also want you to remember this: your success does not require everyone's in the world's approval. And the people that are not happy for your wins, they are not really for you. And the way I want us to look now about peace, peace carries the foundation that allows energy to really to move freely. But peace requires intentional responsibility and emotional intelligence. And that means I'm responsible for regulating my nervous system, right? No one else. I'm responsible for examining my beliefs. What I believe last year is going to be not what I need to believe or what I needed to restructure in order for me to become my best version today. Uh, I'm responsible for my reactions, not my boss, not my crazy controlling coworker, not my partner, not the economy, not the government, you and I. So that is empowerment right there. And as you move into your week, okay, I want to ask you to pause and and ask yourself, where am I resisting in my life right now? And look at your life, look at your emotions. I would say, look at your beliefs, and are you resisting raising your business prices because you fear rejection? Are you resisting taking care of your health because change feel uncomfortable? Are you resisting to rest because you feel productivity is worth? Resistance creates tension, and tensions blocks the flow of your prosperity, your abundance. And I want you to ask, where am I fighting reality? You know, and are you really fighting realities? Your reality right now, where you are in your life? A controlling boss instead of developing emotional boundary, the reality of your weight instead of building a small new habits, the truth about a relationship that no longer aligns with who you are today and who you are becoming. What are you fighting? Fighting reality drains your energy. Acceptance does not mean you agree with everything that's happening. It means you show up wasting, excuse me, it means you stop wasting emotional energy arguing with what already is. So get into the habits that pause and ask these questions. Maybe you need help, or maybe you need a coach, maybe you cannot do all alone. Maybe you are just afraid to receive, you are afraid to embrace change. Sometimes abundance is blocked not because we are incapable, but I would say because we are unwilling to open ourselves to receive. So I want to ask you to find what needs to be accepted in your life. Accepting is not weakness, it's neurological efficiency. When you accept, your nervous system calms down. When your nervous system calms, clarity rises. When the clarity rises, better decisions start flow. Practicing saying, this is my current reality. Now, what is my empower response? Think about that, right? Identify what needs to be forgiven in your life. Forgive your past. Forgive yourself. Forgive the people that hurt you, betrayed you, not because they deserve it, because you deserve peace. You deserve abundance, prosperity. So, neuroscience shows that holding resentment keeps your body, my body, in a stressful chemistry. Cortisol, adrenaline, inflammation rises. So, forgiveness shifts you back into regulation. And remember, you are stronger and wiser now because of your experiences, the ones that you label good and the ones that you label bad, right? Release the past that is still occupying space in your emotional field. No one can release the past for you. This is your decision. The truth is, the past does not really exist. We create the watch, right? What exists is you carrying the past into your today, your present. You are the one holding it. Nobody else is holding the past. And if you are holding it, you can also choose to put it down. Okay. I'm going to ask you to ask yourself, where am I emotionally out of balance in my life? This is something that when I start my journey with neuroscience, there was a question that really brought me many reflections right in the morning. Like I like to pause myself and I have a whole routine in the morning that really helps me to pivot the day, to be my best self in the day. It is silence in the morning. So let me give you an example. Is work always the priority, but your health is neglected? Think about that. What is Where am I emotionally out of balance? Are you overgiving in relationships and under receiving? Right there blocks the the flow of abundance and the flow of prosperity. If you're giving too much and not receiving, okay, life is balance. Are you prioritize everybody else's needs over your own needs? Emotional imbalance leads to burnout, guys. Burnout blocks creativity. Creativity, when you don't have any because your burnout limits your income in your relationships in the flow of money. Peace requires alignment, so does money. Adjust your emotions, okay? um, Practice adjust your emotions. So you can ask me, how do I do this? Through awareness. Pause before reacting. Refine your feelings. If you have someone at your work that is very difficult, I have a person like that, and very disconnected with collaboration, service, you need to really refine your feelings. I would recommend you to journal, to meditate, move your body, regulate your nervous system, upgrade your habits. Small daily actions build new neural pathways. Your brain rewires through repetition. So rewrite your beliefs. If you believe I'm not good enough, look at yourself where you are in your life today and really celebrate all the things that you did for your evolution, courses, group community serving, whatever it is. If you believe money is hard, success is for others, I am not ready, your brain will find evidence to prove it. So replace these beliefs, these thoughts with I'm building, I am building a life that I love. I'm learning. I am expanding. You know, and here is what I want you to take with you this week. Abundance is not something we chase. It's something that we align with. Peace is not passive. Peace is a practice. It is strategic. Peace is neurological optimization. Peace is energetic alignment. When you align internally, you think clear, you communicate better, you decide smarter, you attract differently, and money becomes a byproduct of alignment. So this week, choose peace over reaction, choose awareness over impulse, choose responsibility over blame, and watch what begins to flow. Because abundance is not out there waiting for you. Someone's going to bring it to you, a bag full of money. It's waiting for you to regulate yourself, align and allow. I believe in your expansion. I believe in your growth. I believe that when you create peace within, you unlock abundance all around you. And I'm not talking only abundance about money. When I say you unlock abundance of ideas, about of people, opportunities, um, abundance of learning, it is so much more, guys. So today I want to thank you, all of you that join over here with me. I want to thank you for your donations, for those that donate. I'm going to ask you again to share this live with someone that needs a shift, a new perspective about money. I wanted to invite you guys to sign up for my vision and a strategy session. The information is in the chat. And I want to see you in the next live next Saturday at 1:30 Eastern time. Okay, so PM, 1:30 PM EST. Have a great weekend, a super productive week ahead. All right. Have a great day, everyone.